All right, here we are back again. Today we have a 2024 Subaru Outback. But I'd like to take a second real quick and I would like to comment on a comment that someone left me saying that one of my videos was the worst video ever shot by someone, and it made me laugh because you know what? Sometimes when you're doing this job, shit be like that. You know what I'm saying? So ain't nothing free and clear. But I would like to say this for all you people out there that think that some of my videos are the worst. If you think that, you know, strap a fucking camera on your head and come out here and do a fucking diagnostic on any one of these brands, makes and models. I want you to film it start to finish with your mistakes, with your successes. Don't cut it like I do, raw, authentic, unfiltered. I bet you couldn't do it. And keeping your composure and then figuring out the right answer. Is every day perfect? No. But that's how your life is. You know what I'm saying? So you want to hate, go ahead and hate. You can kiss this motherfucking ass. The only reason that I even do this shit is because it's informative to people that maybe don't have enough money to get their car fixed, you know what I'm saying? Or they want to do it themselves. I don't do a tutorial, but I give you enough information to get you through what you need to do. So for all you people out there that enjoy this, shout out to y'all, man. For all you haters, kiss this motherfucking ass, you know what I mean? So here we go, Subaru. But yeah, it was my GMC Acadia video. And I will say this, man, you know, a lot of these videos, I'm a first-time cameraman, you know what I mean? I'm a first-time POV cameraman, 13-year certified mechanic. So the shit ain't gonna be perfect. I just hope that y'all enjoy the information that I bring, and it's easy to digest. So we'll see what this Subaru's got to offer today. Was up a little late last night because I got a new TV. Man, you got to download that shit like a fucking video game these days. So, but yeah, like I said, shout out to the people that come back and check these videos out. You know, another day in the life. Just give me something straightforward today. I should have used the launch, but well, the sun load sensor is not gonna. That's not gonna throw an engine light, so. Side radar. Brake booster. We'll wait. You know, the only one that I see that might be one is gonna be this supply voltage low, backup power, you know. So I'm gonna end up getting out of this. We'll go to global. If not, I'll switch to the launch. You know, I think I've mentioned in my past videos that I have a couple different scanners. When I bust out the snap-on, it's usually to look at things that are a little bit older because it's quicker. Sometimes it still doesn't matter. EVAP leak detection pump sense circuit, so P2404. So that'll throw the engine light. That is a code I've not heard of. Detection pump sense circuit range. Kind of weird. Cool. All right, easy checks first. So does this thing have a gas cap? Let's see if it's on. Yeah, looks like it's on. Always check the condition of it. Ooh, it's wet. Yeah, when it's wet like that, automatically know that the gas cap is bad, but I'll see. Also, man, if you're excited for the Raiders this year, go ahead and throw me a comment. You know, a bad battery too. We just do obvious checks, man. Any vacuum lines off, like where a purge valve would be. Subarus have weird vacuum lines. Someone's been in here. It's got a few miles, so I guess you could tell. Okay. Here's the purge. Usually, yeah, it goes right there. So I'll test the purge valve as well, and you know, now we'll look up and just see what we got going on. Yeah, we're stroking today, baby. Come to me, now I'm older. This is a 2.5. It looks like a dual cam. Hating ass. It's probably just some dude living in his mom's basement talking shit. You know what I'm saying? Oh, look at this guy. All fat. Big old titties. You know what I mean? What did I say it was? P2404. Oh, cool. Detected when 2 consecutive driving cycles occur. Is any DTC other displayed? No. Go to 2. Check vacuum pump of leak, check valve assembly. Well, where is it? All right, I'm gonna read up a little bit and see what the leak check valve is and where it's located, and then we'll jump right back into this. All right, you motherfucking haters out there. You know, a good technician to me is someone who uses the resources that are available to them, or even has to go and like be resourceful and find information that maybe not is available to you where you're at. Testing when it requires testing. You know, using your 5 senses when you pull the fucking car in, listening, smelling, looking, you know what I'm saying? You know, and then if you're gonna repair the car, repairing it properly and doing the right torque specs, looking up the proper procedures prior and after you repair, you know. Does it go smooth? Fuck no. But I'll tell you what, after just spending 5 fucking minutes reading about this fucking thing, there's a TSB for this leak check valve assembly that is integral to the EVAP canister, it seems like. The update is for it temporarily seizes up, okay, because it's overly sensitive, so it might stay closed. They want you to do a visual check of the tubes because it's part of the EVAP canister. And you know what, everything looks pretty good. It's attached. It's probably this thing right here, okay. You know, it looks like someone's already been testing it in there. You follow the tube, you just make sure that it's drained clear, and then you recommend that it goes to Subaru for an ECM update to decrease the sensitivity. Very rarely do they have issues with the actual valve, so. You know, I just did my preliminary checks and my reading. I'll write down the TSB number for you guys in the video, and then we'll go ahead and send it to Subaru to get handled. So hopefully that satisfies the critics.